This stream will have references to loss and funerals. Although the point is parody and humor, topics may be too difficult with viewers struggling with grief. Please put your emotional well-being first. Welcome, friends. We are gathered here today to celebrate MLMs of past, as well as those that have a foot out the door. We thank you for taking the time to be here today in remembrance of our dearly departed. We hope to bring a sense of closure and peace as we share memories of income claims and failed schemes. And now let us take a moment to remember the MLMs that are no longer with us, and to consider those who may be next. In memoriam of the MLMs we've lost, we hope many more are to come. The Body Shop at Home. PartyLite Ambassadorship. FinMore. Beautycounter Opportunity. Saints Artist Program. Rodan Fields MLM Model.
Wait, can you hear us? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the funeral. And now I will sing a funeral dirge. Impromptu dirge too. I will be the mouth trumpet.
Exciting.
Exciting. Okay. Welcome. You know what? I knew when we were gonna dress up that Tish was gonna do the most. And so Gus was like, what should we do? And I'm like, I'm gonna do the least and you're gonna do the mediumest. And so I feel like we pulled through rather well with that.
Yeah, I almost put my little lace.
Pure Romance. Lushy, we did forget Pure Romance.
Okay, but Pure Romance went away last year, and so we wanted to. It was about this year specifically, but yes, Pure Romance.
Oh yeah,
that's real best.
Okay.
That is.
It's like it's an Omni, but they did credit anti-MLM as like why they changed. So I think that's a win.
Omni level like that.
I don't know
like
who she
octopus
is.
marketing. Like it's like the octopus stock trade or something.
The octopus trade.
Yeah, I don't know.
The octopus trade. Well, yes. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you all so much for joining us for this mock funeral. Now, we do intend to keep it light, to keep it humorous. However, the occasional reference may be made to death and such. And so if that's too difficult, please take care of yourself. But I think this is going to be more of a regular stream once we get through some of the performance art
Yes.
that we have ready.
Agreed. Agree wholeheartedly.
So if you struggle with that, maybe come back a little later. No rush, no rush.
No shade, no tea, no shade.
No tea, no shade.
Mm-hmm.
I'll quickly say hi. Hello, Ove. Hello, Demi. Lushy, of course, is here to remember all, because you know all of these.
Oh yeah.
Arrow is here. Happy 13th. We're kicking off.
It's Friday the 13th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
At least for those of us in the if in the Turtle Island. If you're in Australia, then it is already Saturday, right?
Yeah.
But you had your Friday the 13th yesterday. Whoa.
Yesterday.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna ignore. Move on.
You know what was scary about this stream? The way that came out. Anyway.
Wow.
Savannah's here. I hope you're doing
Scarier
well.
than when I
I
came out on
know we're
Christmas.
scaring all the viewers. Thank you for joining us, Savannah. We appreciate it. Guys, go check out her documentaries. They're really good. Lisa Hans is here. Hello. Yes.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
My favorite bit was FinMore 24 to 24.
Like bestie. That is camp. That's
what they deserve.
everything they deserve.
That's
Everything
what they
all
deserve.
of these companies deserve.
And
You know?
so
it's giving Elamir.
So okay, maybe for people who might be like, huh? Why are we talking about this now? You know, like why do we?
2024 has been a bonza year of MLMs closing down / getting rid of their multi-level marketing side and thinking that they're going to be affiliate marketing.
Yeah. And a lot of big bads too. Because, of course, every year there's probably a bunch of MLMs that start and stop without ever gaining any traction. But a lot of the ones that went down were kind of popular. So it's damn, okay, this actually is saying something. You know?
Absolutely. Completely agree. A lot of them went down. A lot of ones that I didn't expect to go down.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay.
Saint. I thought Saint because it's so big on TikTok. That's what I was a bit surprised.
I was surprised by Rodan and Fields.
That's what I was going to say.
They've been there for so long.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a big distributorship base, but at the same time, I feel like that goes to let you know, people can post whatever about these companies and make it seem however big and however promising. They can close up that same month that you think that.
Yeah. And the top leaders still be saying, hey, join my team.
Oh, yeah. It's still the best opportunity you will ever find this side of the Mississippi.
Sure,
Jan.
Sure. We did dye our hair red. We did. The brows do not match yet.
Oh my gosh, that's
something
I did not realize bothered me until you said it.
Okay, but it's not that bad. It's just because once I wash it out a little bit more, they're gonna match a little bit more.
Yeah.
But if it's still a problem after a few more washouts, then I'll be like, hey.
No, I think just next time I get my hair done, I'm just gonna get my eyebrows done too. I'm not gonna change anything. Obviously it's fine. It didn't bother us up until now, but now that I notice, I'm like.
And you're actually gonna change it back to darker soon, aren't you?
Well, I'm doing a more it's a darker red instead of the fiery red like you have, because that's what I did last time. But I'm doing a more dark situation. So yeah, a bit more muted. I'm excited.
Nice.
Love it. And before we go on with our celebrations, how are the dogs, Tish?
Yes.
Good. Minnie's there. Yeah, they're okay.
Oh, they're all alive. They're all just doing their thing.
Yeah.
Love them.
You know.
Is Murphy eating again?
Was it Murphy that was?
Wilbur.
No,
Sorry.
Will was
Sorry.
off his food because he was interested in humping instead of eating. Yes, no, he's back. He's very hungry all the time, but he got very skinny because
Well, yeah,
there's
he's
three
gotta make
girls.
up for it. Humping takes a
three
lot of
girls to hump.
energy.
Ryan says I have to shave my eyebrows off if they don't match. I think you're right, honestly.
You do not fucking tempt me.
Here's the problem though. Oh yeah, you just cussed after 13 minutes. Congratulations. Here's the problem. My poor grandma plucked all her eyebrows off, so I'm too scared of that.
Yeah.
I'm too scared of that.
Ooh,
I can't do that. Yeah,
that was a very 80s thing to do, like the plucking of the eyebrows. I never did it. But
No, and girlies nowadays are shaving their eyebrows kind of the same.
No, it's coming back. The early
for
thousands
sure.
too. Oh,
Yeah,
don't
the
even.
skinny
I
brows.
saw a girl who was doing her makeup and she full just went in razor, nothing.
No, please.
I'm like, no, what are you doing?
Eyebrows make you look like a human.
But if you don't want to look like a human, then yeah, fucking shave your
I
eyebrows
guess,
off.
but they're never gonna come back. You can pretend that they're not there.
Yes, you can.
It's
they're very easily.
I'm not saying don't cover them if you don't want to. I think that's.
I'd even rather you bleach your brows.
I'm just saying.
You know,
it's so some of them will not come back.
It's just sometimes. I mean, if you're lucky, they'll come back. But if you're not, they may never come back.
Also, Rutro is
as long
here.
as you know that.
Rutro is here. Hello, Rutro. We hope you're doing well. And to our folks, if you are able to pop over to both streams, one is the Clown Town and one is Echo. If you're able to leave a like at both streams, just do it when you're able. Take your time, enjoy yourself, enjoy the celebration. But if you're able to, it means a lot to help out both channels.
Thank you.
Now,
if you do want a you can get pretty good brow if you don't have the brows that you'd like. You can get pretty good brow what's it called, like tattoos, and they look really good.
Yes,
they look really good.
The brow tattoo technology has improved by leaps and bounds. It really has. It really has.
Definitely.
Changing lives. Not even joking.
Not even joking.
And the makeup is good too. Like that.
Definitely. Like brow technology. Come on. In this day and age, there's no reason for bad brows. Yeah. Unless you don't care. I don't care. I have bad brows.
I love my bad brows. They're beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
I got called frumpy the other day, which is a pretty frumpy dumpy.
You got wait, when did we get called?
We both got called frumpy dumpy.
We got called frumpy dumpy.
Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
In a video where we looked better than we usually do. So I'm like, wait, if this is frumpy dumpy, then what is this? Was all that?
What is it? Whatever.
What?
Nah, it's not that serious.
That was a reach right there from that comment. Oh,
it's okay. It doesn't matter. Frumpy dumpy.
Frumpy dumpy is kind of hilarious.
I just kind of loved it.
I'm stealing that.
Because when you get insulted so much, you got to take the funny ones when they come, and that's
take
funny.
It on the chin
that's
and
funny.
Reuse, reduce, recycle.
You frumpy dumpy queen.
Better than getting called F slur, you know.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. We'll move on. We'll move on.
Or the T slur, you know, that's a bad one too.
We got. Yeah, those are not fun to remove from the chat. Okay, Tish, you have performance art.
Performance art? Question mark?
Okay, so I wrote a eulogy for MLMs. Okay, so we're gonna start out with the eulogy. And now I feel like a whole lot of pressure.
Tish, I'm so excited.
I'm sorry.
I hyped it up too much now.
See, this is why I had Gus pre-recorded. Gus is like, "You want me to read it?" I'm like, "No, you just record it so that you don't freak yourself out." I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, I need to add a video. How do I do that? Restream is being weird. And
didn't she get a new layout recently? Or did I make
Restream changed a lot of things. Also, shout out to the eyebrow chat in the chat. No matter what your eyebrows look like, if you have them or not, you are beautiful. I
Do
just
your thing. Do your thing, queen.
do your thing. I just fear for people who shave theirs off in a moment of.
I just feel like as long as you know that they may never grow back and you're okay with that, do what you gotta do.
It's not like head hair.
Yeah.
You
But
are
even so, head hair
beautiful.
makes it-
Yes.
No matter what you say, words can bring you.
Amen.
Whoa,
Yeah.
no, I'm
Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Sorry, y'all started it. Y'all started it.
What? Far out. Where is this? Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to find my video.
The eulogizer needs a second, babes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Usually now I would be scatting. It's coming up that kind of scatting, not the other
No,
kind.
I didn't realize it meant something that I didn't. Well, no,
You know.
like I knew, but like I didn't think that's
Really?
what people thought when I said scatting. But
But
because when I say scat, I'm like skibby doo pop pop pop. You know, that's but then
but there's also another definition, you know.
yeah.
Oh, also, all of
Yes.
the articles that you saw in our introduction came from behindmlm.com. Go check out that site if you want to see information about scams.
Boots?
What is
Okay.
boots?
Sorry.
Okay. What? What? Okay.
Come on, Teletubby, teleport us somewhere.
Shut up. Let her do this. Let her do this.
Okay.
I should have loaded that up before we were live.
No worries, babe.
It's okay. You're looking behind the curtain right now.
The veil.
Behind the veil, if you
If you will.
Mhm.
If
Mhm.
you will.
Look, I didn't make this for this thing. This was pre-made. I made this for my WFAB funeral. Rest in peace, WFAB. You know.
They're
will.
gone,
Gone,
too.
but never forgotten.
Never forgotten.
Never, in fact, forgotten.
And to
I was like-
clarify, no one is gone. We
No,
are
like
simply talking about the
the business,
the MLM branch dissolving, the group
Mhm.
dissolving.
like the group WFAB no longer exists.
They're all fine,
They're
and
fine. They're just doing their own thing.
we just want to make sure
We
it's
just
not.
think it's kind of funny to be like, R.I.P.
But also, it's not about a singular person
No,
because that's not cool.
No,
That's not cool.
no.
That's not cool.
No.
Well, when we get to Monat, well, I do mention a couple of people in this particular speech, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yes, okay.
She's like, don't speak for me. Don't
Okay,
speak for that.
okay. I've been crying.
Yeah.
Hang on, my
Damn.
face is. I've got a light like that's right near me. Hang on.
Dude, I almost did that, and then I didn't.
Oh, that's
I should
better.
have done that.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so
Wait, Tish should
Are
be
we
big
ready?
right now. Tish should be big right now. We shouldn't be so big right now. Can we like make her big
Oh.
versus? Thank
oh
you.
yeah, okay.
Thank you.
All right. So, here we go. I apologize if I move away from the mic because
Okay.
I'm
Performing.
getting to the moment. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. I wish I wrote this out neater, I'll tell you. Ladies and gentles, the days, gays, and of course Jojo Siwa and the many, many white women who are affected by today's eulogy,
Many.
today's funeral.
Many.
I'm really sorry, ladies. We're gathered here today to farewell the movement that car salespeople, particularly white cars, have come to fondly know as multi-level marketing or MLMs. Oh, how we will miss receiving dubious messages from Sarah, the popular girl from high school, who once pegged a netball straight in my face, even though we were on the same team. Not that that happened to me. But now saying in messages, "Hi, gorgeous, love your Lululemon leggings," and inviting you to talk to her mentor about an opportunity and let's get on a call together. So sad. Now
sad.
all our DMs are going to be from friends and family.
Oh.
Tragic. And can I just take a moment to think about the emojis that we will no longer be using?
Oh,
The
No more-
rocket emoji. Hang on, I've got to press play. Hang on.
No more launch pads. No more ground floor
No more
launch.
ground floor launches.
The fire emoji.
Forever in our hearts.
The applause emoji. Yep.
She's gone.
But never forgotten.
The praise
Mm.
emoji.
Is that like?
And of course. And the prayer emoji, of course.
Of course. Amen.
Amen.
Never forgotten,
Never.
but gone.
Yeah. I mean, what's going to happen to them? The fire emoji is going to be used for fires. It's just so sad. There's going to be a little bit less sparkle in the world. And now that we're talking about sparkle, I want you to think about the true heroes, and the greatest of these losses is the spoiled top leaders and their injectionists. You
Of
know,
course.
what's to become of the Louis Vuitton sales reps who'll be missing out on their commissions for the cheapest item bought in
I
bulk
mean,
for their
who
downline, so the downline can boast
think of
about
them?
having some Louis Vuitton.
Think of them.
And speaking of the downline, they're going to be able to have babies and spend time with their children and go on vacation without posting it to Facebook and calling it time freedom. Okay. They will now be taking photos on their phone just for the memories.
The horror.
I need a
Terrible.
tissue.
The horror.
Oh, Zuckerberg, I send you my condolences as thousands of groups are abandoned because the MLMs are just gone. And, you know, the sourdough bread starter group just talking about sourdough bread starters. And the crockpot recipe group will be crockpot recipes.
Imagine
Without
that.
without hearing about how ketones can make you better health, better energy, better sleep, better everything.
Imagine
You know.
that.
And friends, I ask for your prayers for the Greatest Showman soundtrack, which is going to be largely unplayed, except perhaps in video yearbooks. And you know, special shout out to the Pruvit playlist, unchanged for over a decade, and most played playlist in Brian Underwood's Spotify Wrapped every year. Shout out.
Shout out.
Okay, while we acknowledge how white women are going to be suffering, I can't help but think of their husbands coming out of retirement who can't be here today because they're trying to update their resumes and get more jobs. Okay. Bless their little hearts.
Bless them.
And what about what's to become of the many podcasts, mics, which they never knew how to use, collecting dust? And I'm not sure what I'll do with all that extra time not hearing from two 23-year-olds about how to win at life. You know, we'll get through this together. Okay.
We will.
We can just also like the MLM coaches desperately clinging onto their cash cows and making sure to squeeze every last dollar from every last rep and offering at least a 5% discount on orders over $500, of course.
Mm.
And what about God? Okay. Even though God has sent, yeah, let's think about God.
We have to.
Think about it for a second.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, duh.
God has sent some mixed messages telling many reps to go to different like MLMs, but that's one thing, right? God's word is no longer coming to you from a Facebook Live. No, it's going to be in church.
Oh my god.
No more baptisms in hotel pools and sermons from CEOs.
What's
And
he gonna do?
a shout out to Ray Higdon, who's planning a pivot to far right influencing, still DMing Gus, hoping that one day he'll get the go ahead to send them a sneaky dick pic.
No. No. Joke.
Joke.
And scene?
Lastly,
Oh, okay.
let's take it home. The loss to myself and the whole anti-MLM movement.
Of course.
What will we do without this? What will we do? Well,
I don't know.
all of the YouTube channels, anti-MLM YouTube channels, are going to be deleted, and there's just not going to be any of it on MLM. And I'm just going to be mean to people in real life. Okay. All right.
We're gonna
You
go
know,
to IRL live
thank
streaming.
you. Yeah. It's not rest in peace, MLMs. It's rest in power. Thank you.
No.
That's it.
So
That's it.
bad, Tish.
That's it.
Oh,
Oh my god,
you.
I'm so dead.
I'm sorry about the Ray Higdon.
No. Ah!
Surprise. We don't really want anything from Ray like that again.
No.
Is it?
And
Really,
he's happily
we don't.
married as
He's
far
married,
as I'm
he's
aware.
married, he's married. But thank you.
But oh my
thank
god,
you for,
no, girl.
because this era.
No, and what about God?
What
That
about
was
God?
my favorite.
What about-
Like, what about God?
what about
What's he
God?
gonna do?
What about God?
Yep.
Wow.
So anyway, shout out to you, Tish, because that was incredible. Because yeah, honestly, the only way that I think the MLMs are gonna be able to like do anything differently is if they somehow like are able to present themselves as something new, which is proving for them to be impossible mostly.
Yeah.
They've kind of been doing that the whole time, you know, like
Yeah,
like
that's
they've
true.
always tried to sort of like reinvent, and it's like we're community marketing and we're this and we're that, and it's like no, it's the same freaking thing as Amway.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
the same as Amway. It's the same as it's
Yeah.
always been,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. They're gonna actually have to do something different for
Anyway.
once, but I don't think that they're gonna actually be able to.
I mean, I don't know what they can do, but I mean, they're gonna try for sure. Omni level seems to be the next.
Omni level.
I mean, girl, they're trying it.
They're trying.
Girl.
Well, okay.
The thing is, though, like they're not reducing the price of their products. It doesn't look
No.
like at the moment, and they're too expensive.
That's
like no.
because they have to pay everybody.
Yeah.
They have to pay
No,
everybody.
I mean like the ones who have gone affiliate, you know.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, how is it like you can now justify the prices being multi-level if it's saying, oh, but they're so good. See, they didn't change the prices because they're so
good.
that just means that they're worth it and that they're so good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Also, the retired husbands. A moment for the retired
A
husbands.
moment for the
Tish,
retired
that
husbands.
Eight's down boots.
A moment for the retired husbands.
Wow. What are they?
I wonder if some of them secretly work.
I think they do.
I think they do.
Like,
I think they do.
They probably
Absolutely.
just don't have social media, so they can pretend like they
right.
don't.
Because most of them don't. I've never seen the husbands have social media. Anyway, that's just a right. Unless they're in the MLM themselves.
Sniper rifle.
No. Other than Courtney Shorty's husband.
What? I was thinking of her. I was just thinking of him as well.
Wow.
Because he does have his own account.
Isn't he another MLM now?
I thought so.
Yeah, he's in a Nagic.
He's in a
Courtney Shortney's husband is in Kangen Water Filter.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's wild.
I'm surprised they didn't go to the 50th, actually.
Wow.
You know, I do have more of the Australian man rapping. And guess what else?
I can't watch it again.
No, we won't. But guess what else is in that thing? He's in his underpants because they did like an event in Japan for all the people in their team, right? And there's a Facebook group which roasts them in Australia called Cooked something or other. And
that's so Aussie. I'm sorry. Aussies love that word cooked. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I know. I'm like, we are the
Cooked
stereotype. It's so funny. Um, uh, they're a little bit. I don't love the website. It's good for information, but they get a little bit they do personal attacks, and I don't love that. So I just sort of dip in and out. But anyway,
Yeah, not an endorsement.
the web they had found like all the roasts of themselves, and Clint was like, oh well, I'm just, I'm not ashamed of anything I do. In fact, I'm so not ashamed, I'm going to perform in my undies. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, mate. Like, you are
Then
such
they
an
wonder why
idiot.
nobody wants to join their teams and
I'm
stuff.
like, bestie, that's not a very good look.
Mm-mm,
Try to be
mm-mm. It certainly
professional.
was not,
No.
because it was just, underwear that didn't, like, it's just underwear, and it's like, oh, I don't want to see the
what if
outline.
someone
Like, what statement? I don't know. Like, what statement is that making? Sometimes kids come.
That's
to
what I'm
these
saying. What if
conferences.
someone had their kids there?
Yeah, because they love to be like,
They
yeah,
did.
bring your kids.
They did
Oh,
have their kids there.
awesome.
And
So
also,
that's awesome.
I feel like it was a little bit like, what do you call it when you want to like show yourself, like not a kink, but like where you have that sort of
The
like,
exhibitionist type thing.
yeah, it was a little bit like that, like, here, look at my penis, like, and because, like, think about what they put. This is the top of the top. He is the leader of the Australian groups. Like,
That is so.
it's gross, and
Yeah,
it's
that
a
is weird.
it's a really abusive like power system as well, and everyone's like, ah, so funny and cute. Fuck off.
Like, no.
No, it might be weird.
Yeah.
No, because
Anyway.
time and place for being in your underwear.
Not that.
Mhm.
Not that.
Not yeah.
Also, we didn't get.
Unfortunately,
Sorry, we didn't get.
50-year-old company,
Sorry.
and
Yeah.
hopefully they die soon.
Yep. It seems like they're puttering out a little bit, but
Yeah.
we'll see. You never know.
Yes.
You never
The
know.
engine is puttering a bit.
Some of them have slower downfalls than
Yeah.
others. We didn't get to say hi to
Yes.
Fully Baked Potato.
Ooh.
Good news.
Hello.
Monet's finally 6 feet under. They're really close. They're really close. I am seeing that announcement any day now, but you never know. They could try to
They're on
rebrand.
life support.
Yes,
For sure.
yes, we're definitely.
We are going to talk about.
Very slow.
Yes,
We are going to talk about Monat later.
Oh, we will. Monations.
Be assured.
The whole situation. Also, Kalila B's here. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the lurk. But before we get to some of the ones who are on their way out, we're gonna talk about the ones who are out, basically.
We're
One
going
day you're in, and the next
Gone
day you are out.
And one day you are in, and the next day you are out. That I did not sound like Heidi Klum at all.
You did not.
That was like a really bad.
I couldn't have done it better.
It's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at some of the old claims that have been made by these companies that are no longer here anymore. So we're gonna see what they were posting close to before the
downfall
went down.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's gonna be really interesting. Helen, what did you arrive into? You arrived into a piece of performance art.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. So basically, we are doing a mock celebration of life for the MLMs that have closed down this year or changed into different models, like affiliate model, Omni, whatever. And then we're going to talk about the ones that we think are on the way out next, because a lot of them took a hit to their reputation or took a hit to their money, or just they maybe were at a better point than they were, like
so many different
situations. So we're
manifesting. You're going to manifest. But also, maybe, should we pull it, like maybe a card? Should we pull a tarot card for the ones that are on the way out?
Ooh, maybe
at
the end. Maybe at the end. Because it's Friday the 13th.
I mean, hey,
look at this little forest we're in. It's perfect to do tarot. Of course. Of course.
We're going to start floating.
Yes, but first, we're going to talk about some of the claims from the companies that are gone now. And I wanted to start with PartyLite, because I have never heard of this company. It's spelled LITE, And I was like, what is do they do like pure romance type things? They literally sell candles. And it's like parties of candles.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit on the nose, isn't it?
Very, very.
Like,
so I hadn't heard of this company ever before. But apparently they've had the MLM model since 1973. So it's kind of a big deal that they decided they're not doing their MLM situation anymore.
All right.
They've been doing this for a long time. And so all of these that I'm going to show came from Truth in Advertising from Miss Tina for the most part, because they have a big thanks girl. They have a big database of income claims. This one is a little bit older. I think it was from 2017.
Yeah.
But I think it still gives you an idea of what they would have been posting later. The underwear was about an Anagic convention.
Oh yeah, it was
yeah. For whatever reason,
for some reason, this dude was like, I'm gonna be in my underwear on stage at a conference, an MLM conference where a lot of people bring kids. So
I also thought, like, because Japan's pretty conservative.
Wait, he did that in Japan, bro?
Yeah. That was when they were in
Japan.
Japan.
That was in the
that is very disrespectful.
That's not cute.
That is very disrespectful. Like, we haven't even gone to Japan since you've gotten tattooed because my dad's worried that like
he doesn't want
to be disrespectful. And it's like we can cover up. There's other ways that we can do it, but still, like,
I'm just gonna go during the winter.
Are we meeting in Japan at some point in time?
I mean,
did we plan to do that?
I mean, we gotta manifest that. But
we can be like tattoo friends.
Tattoo besties, exactly.
There's so many freaking like good Japanese tattooists. Like seriously.
I know. And the thing that I told my dad is like, okay, the whole thing with tattoos is that they associate them with the Yakuza. Take a good look at me.
Also, I think that situation is probably not as big of a deal in like the bigger cities.
No, I know.
I think he just wants to be careful about like being respectful, which I can understand and appreciate. They're just a lot more. The point is, like, they're just a lot more traditional. Yeah. And this guy is just getting up there like, I'm gonna be in my underwear because I don't care. It's like, that's gross.
That's not cute, bro. No.
In LA, I don't think anybody would bat an eyelash personally.
Decorum, bestie.
But I don't think you should be doing that in Japan personally. No, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so this is a PartyLite claim. Would you like to read this for us?
Oh my god, this is a cold read.
Yes. I didn't show either of you any of these, so have fun.
Can I be the you and you be the me?
Yes. Okay.
I'd love to see it.
Got it.
I'm broke.
Join my team.
I'm always at work.
Join my team.
I never see my kids.
Join my team.
Oh my god.
I hate my job.
Join my team.
I need more friends. Oh, I need a permanent holiday.
No.
Cut the cams.
All of these are cut the cams, but
that sounds like a permanent holiday. Sounds like you're going to kill yourself.
Yeah, no, that literally, like, I'm gonna send you on a permanent holiday.
No, that's not.
Stairway to heaven, baby. Oh my god. Put you out of your misery.
Oh my god, stop. But yeah, no, that's really bad. Yeah,
did everybody know, just in case, that they might be yelling on this stream? Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, it might happen. Oh wait, real quick. Calliope says, I have some old PartyLite candles. They were really good candles.
See, like,
well,
I'm glad they at least
Savannah.
No, you go
Savannah
first.
was with Gold Canyon candles. That was Savannah's first MLM. It was like, but she was in it for the good candles as well. And you know, even though Scentsy sucks, their products are pretty good. Like they suck. It sucks that they are an MLM because the products are good.
Some of those little warmers,
MLM products fucking suck.
Like,
not all of them.
There's
suck.
a reason why they're able to attract people, and sometimes it's actually because the stuff is cute, or because the stuff smells good, or because the stuff. Yeah.
Dude, there's
Deja
literally a
vu.
Scentsy table.
Deja
and
vu.
Deja vu will forever be burned.
Please look up Deja Vu if you
Deja
don't know who
vu.
she is. She will live in your heart forever.
She
Okay, continue.
Forever lives on. Yeah, so like on the first day of school at my college, there was like a little thing, and like everyone had like tables set up, and like there was like some stuff. It was just like cute. I didn't walk there because it was too hot, but I like on the outskirts, I saw a Scentsy table.
Oh.
And I'm like, the lady looked so nice, but I was like, I don't want to. I'm just gonna pretend to be on a phone call or something because I don't want to get into beef with this nice lady. Goodbye.
No,
Because I'm sure she means well.
No, of course. She probably has no idea. She's like, oh, I just like the scents. Let me see if other people want them too. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, you get the idea.
You get the idea.
Join
of
my
the
team.
post.
Join my team. Join my
I want
team.
financial freedom. I want to change lives.
All the reasons why you can't do this should be your reasons why you will.
The one that we didn't read is I need more friends.
Yeah.
They're really going after lonely people now?
Of course, yes.
Wow.
I know, that's kidding. I
And
need
then
more friends.
make more you time, design the life you want to live. Don't work to build someone else's life. Who's ready to start their own business? Risk-free. Yeah, not risk-free.
Risk-free.
Yeah, risk-free.
My ass,
2024, you literally can't be a distributor with them anymore, probably.
Yeah,
so,
no.
Yeah.
No. This is
And just because you get the candles doesn't mean it's risk-free. Like that's maybe what, well, you actually do get a product for this. Doesn't mean it's not a scam.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's not a scam.
Absolutely. 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 So
Wow.
yeah, apparently now they are affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're just not doing the MLM side anymore. So if you want to see more about that, Behind MLM has more information on PartyLite. Who do you want to go next in our? Should I show you? Oh, this Saint lady.
Show me the Saint lady, please.
Do you remember the Saint private investigator? DC started covering her first. I think Hannah Alonso did a video on her also.
She popped up on my TikTok.
Oh, because you didn't have TikTok very much.
No, but when I was on it, she popped up for me, so I knew who she was, and then Val showed me, and I'm like, wait, I know who that is.
Could you please explain it to the people? And some of them have not seen this lady.
I didn't see very much. I had only seen a few videos, but enough that I knew who she was. Basically, she was a private investigator, and she would tell her stories while she was doing her makeup.
Banjo!
He's meowing at the window, bro.
Oh, he hasn't done that for a long time.
We can't hear him. That's okay.
Well, he meowed very sadly and loudly, and now he's scratching at the window, please, please. Oh yes, let's not forget the fact that FinMore literally only existed this year. And that it was the reboot of another MLM that did. I don't have any claims from that just because it was just such a short burst. But Julie Anderson did a lot of coverage of the whole Transact card to FinMore situation and all of that collapse. So if you want to see that,
and they're now doing Nelo Life, which sucks as well. But
yeah, of course. And we can't forget Beautycounter. I forgot Beautycounter. That's the one I forgot. We can't forget Beautycounter. Forgot Beautycounter.
Beautycounter also was Babs. Was Brooke Ashley Banks? Was she in Beautycounter?
Yes. So I don't know what she's doing now. She's one I should have checked.
Yeah,
she's one I should have checked, but I totally forgot. But we were gonna talk about the Saint lady. She used to she would do her makeup. She still does it. She would do her makeup and she'd be like, I'm a private investigator, blah, 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 blah. Ask me questions, blah, 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 blah. But she also does Saint. So now she's still doing it, but I think she also pushes other makeup to probably make more money as an affiliate. But I just wanted to show you the difference between her private investigator TikTok. I shouldn't put it in quotes because it is private investigator versus her regular Saint, her other Saint stuff. I just wanted to share the difference in between what kind of views she's getting. So your burning private investigator questions answered got 41,000 views. Her thing about her Saint palette got 4,500 views. So people are a lot more interested in just hearing her talk about her private investigator life than they are to hear her be like, this is my clear eyeshadow and I use it with this and I put, so I thought that was interesting.
And TikTok pays nothing. Like that, even 41K would be like not very much money. Like you have to work really hard
Yeah.
and have a TikTok shop and have the sponsors and have brands probably sending you stuff.
Yeah.
Not as much as Michaela Nagira's. Brands, stop sending Michaela Nagira things, okay? She doesn't need it.
I like
And she sucks.
She sucks so bad. Like, please, let's stop. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting, and I think that probably goes to show maybe what direction she should start.
One Direction.
So look, this is the difference between how much she get on her like private investigator TikToks versus her like Saint Makeup TikToks.
Yeah.
And it's just not a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think that would translate to YouTube? I personally don't think it would translate to YouTube. Like
The
even
makeup and
her
private investigator thing?
the private investigator thing, I can't see that type of thing. Like you would have to bring your audience with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could work. I think
could.
it depends. Because I know a lot of people do like makeup and scary stories or like makeup and this. So I feel like it really just depends.
I could see her being like telling people, if you want to hear the full version of this story, go to my YouTube. Or if you want to hear more stories, like longer.
Maybe as an extension, yeah, that makes sense.
That she could do. I'm not sure if she could do it elsewhere. The other thing that I wanted to point out that I didn't know is that she has, when she does private investigation, you know who she does private investigation on? She does private investigation on people who have workers' comp injuries because the system is so convinced that there is so much workers' compensation fraud that the insurers will hire people like this woman to go and essentially stalk people who are injured workers.
So that if they play golf for like an hour, it's like, see, they're not really injured. They're playing golf for an hour.
Or it's like, oh, look, they're picking up a box. See, they clearly are not as
hurt.
And so,
or look, he picked up his daughter at the park. He's doing just fine.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
But okay.
So I didn't know that this woman literally does that. And that makes me so fucking angry. Because she talks about on her TikTok, like, oh, I'm going after the bad guys. It's like, no, you're literally recording some poor injured workers who are trying to get that money so that they can get back the money that they weren't able to make working. And you're trying to take that away from them because you think that they're more injured you think that they're not as injured as they are. Oh my gosh, fully baked potato.
Ooh. Did you get a sticker? I don't
Thank
know
you so much. Whoever the sticker was, we appreciate it. Whoever it's for, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that she did this, and it just gives me a certain level
I hate it, bro. I friggin' hate it. Like, come on.
Like, those are the last people that you need to be surveilling. I understand that fraud happens. It happens at a much smaller rate than
absolutely
society makes you want to think.
Yeah. So, and also because they think it happens so much, they always want to give the workers less than they deserve or less than they need because they just think you're trying to scam them.
Yeah.
It's like how some people see like medication, like, oh, I'm not going to give you medication because you're drug seeking.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, bestie, I'm just hurt.
Yeah. And like, it's that late stage capitalism shit, you know, like, as somebody who's on workers' compensation at the moment, my injury is mental. So I can go golfing. I won't. But I could.
But you could.
I could if I wanted
But you could, come record me. What are you gonna do? Prove I'm not depressed?
You can't look inside this cranium.
But yeah, I was really grossed out by that. I also thought it was interesting that when I looked at her account, I didn't really see any like join my team type posts.
Okay.
So I wonder if she like took them down, or if maybe she does more of that on like her Instagram and not like on her TikTok.
No.
I just wasn't sure, but I looked for a pretty good while, and she just talked about like the makeup that she was using. I didn't see her say like, "Oh, you can do this too if you want to," you know?
Yeah.
Which I don't, you know. I think DC would have. That's why she would have covered her, you know.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
That's vile.
Okay, so do you?
I think
Oh,
I
go
think
ahead.
Bum Parties. I think Bum Party owns TikTok. Bum Party is the one that
Mhm.
TikTok really
That's the one that
Absolutely.
TikTok
Guys-
latched onto for sure.
Yep.
yeah.
Even
Yeah.
my friends are like, "Have you seen the MLM where they get the rings
Yeah,
out of the?"
no, because they know we.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's crazy.
It's horrible.
Sorry, it's so bad.
It's horrible.
So bad.
Um,
I don't know who this person is.
No, but she was in Rodan and Fields. And this is another one that was posted like semi-recently. So it goes to show like why she's posting all these things about how incredible it is and how you can make money.
All
But-
I'm looking at is it has a photo from an email that says your payment from Rodan and Fields.
Yeah, because they love to do that. But this company shut down like pretty soon after she made this post.
Yeah.
So it's like
Hmm.
you really cannot trust what they're saying about how their company is doing. Like they could say like our company is doing amazing and they could shut down the next month.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that to like question their character. It's just like that's what the MLM industry requires of you to do. And if you don't do that, you're not gonna get like people
Yeah.
in your thing.
Well, when I was watching the last video that Julie Joe did on Jay of Tony and Jay, you know, from Monat, she posed the question, do you think that Tony and Jay would have left if they weren't terminated? And my answer is no. I don't think they
Yeah.
would have left. I
No.
think they would have been.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
having all those thoughts that they had for over a year and talking to people, which is what they've been spilling the tea over, and it's like, and you still would have probably stayed if, you know, so you know more than you're telling us, but you just got to toe the line so
Yeah.
that you can keep getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like on one hand, I can understand cognitive dissonance, but it gets to a level where I think you have to understand what you're doing to a degree.
Yeah.
But
When
that's
you're
my
that high
opinion.
up, I feel like you've seen enough people come and go.
Yeah, that's our opinion though. That doesn't mean we don't know what all of them are thinking.
Again, just
No.
like y'all don't know what's going on in our cranium, I don't know what's going on in their cranium.
You want to tell them what this one says?
Oh God. Well, do I read the whole thing?
We don't have to read the whole thing. Just at least start.
Okay, because does anyone actually make money selling Rodan and Fields? In quotes. Tuesday was payday for my little side hustle. I was in total shock that it was a little more than my bi-monthly paycheck in my current job position. It was like getting an extra salary payment. With Rodan and Fields, it makes me about one. It takes me about 1 to 2 hours per day, about 12 hours a week tops, and I get to do it whenever, from wherever, all around my family's schedule. I get to work as much or as little as I want to, when it's best for me.
Yeah, of course.
And then a bunch of lists of all this stuff she could pay for because of Rodan and Fields. Would any of these things help you? Maybe you've thought about doing what I do, but you're scared. Something is holding you back. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of what other people think. Whatever it is, you deserve to take a $45 gamble on yourself.
Oh,
But it's not just $45. Come
no.
on. Now. Come
No.
on
No.
now.
Oh my God. But also, oh my God, I promise you, if you have grit and determination, I can show you how to be successful. It is a skill. And remember, other people's opinions don't pay your bills.
Actually, they do
Yeah.
because if they stop thinking that Rodan and Fields is a good company.
Then they're going to stop buying Rodan and Fields.
And
what do we know,
same
right?
with being on YouTube, people's opinions of us.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Depends.
like it does.
Whether we
It
like it
does.
or not.
There's
Yeah.
certain jobs where it actually does.
Yeah, like PR.
Yeah. If you're
Mhm.
not able to help get people's opinions on your client's side, they're not going to like you.
Yeah.
That's your job. So, like, yeah, sometimes it is. But
Hairstylists.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta be likable to an extent,
Yeah.
you know? And likable is different to different people, but at least to your clientele, you have to be likable.
But so there's twofold reasons why we wanted to show all these.
Yes.
That we wanted to show, like, this is what the kind of stuff that they were posting, like, soon before it closed.
Mhm.
But also, this is why we are celebrating that these companies are no longer here, is because people can't make these claims like this anymore with the
No.
same kind of gumption. Like, sure, the affiliate marketing, it just doesn't have the same level of commitment that's required.
Mhm.
To have to, like, stack people under your team forever and ever and ever. It
Yeah,
just, you don't have to
it's
do that
true.
anymore.
Mhm.
And you know, like, if anyone ever does say, "Oh, but look, this person said that they're doing so well and they're able to pay for this," and it's like, well, yeah, but this Rodan and Fields lady also did, and then the company closed the next week.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
and oh, we are going to talk about Modere later, but you know, like, there's companies who, so they might be struggling with money. You know.
And they're, I wish that they would be transparent with their people, but they can't. They cannot, because
No.
they cannot pop that bubble.
Because if they pop the bubble and say they're not doing well, then everything's gonna crumble even faster than it would.
Yeah.
Like than it already would.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's, we don't want to seem like, oh my gosh, we're so happy that the people who did have any income from this are not having that anymore. Like, that does suck. But unfortunately, like, there are so many people who are being harmed by these things. The only
losing money from it, that it's like, it's a net positive. Just because there is some negative doesn't mean it's not a net positive.
Yeah.
And there are some people in the companies who knew it was coming and were still recruiting, were still telling the lies, and you
Yeah.
know, and immediately were getting like, oh, I'm devastated that the company is closing, but join my new opportunity. Like, really? Really? You know.
Yeah. And so that's, I think, what this new era is going to be of MLM. It's going to be like the people who are so desperate to stay in that they're going to do anything that they can. You know, I think there's going to be more of an era of desperation than there was before. We've been seeing a lot of desperation, but I think it's going to get worse.
Hillier has been desperate for...
But you know what? I think, like, on the surface, she looks a lot more calm, because on her Instagram feed, she just posts a lot about, like, recipes.
Oh.
You know, but then you go to Holly Hillier, Miss Bun of Beachbody. Because every day if you go on her story, she'll be like, today is the best day to join Beachbody.
And I'm like, bestie, you've been saying that for the past 2 years.
And on the stories, it gives off an era of constantly grifting. But where I think she's been able to strike a balance is on the Instagram feed. It's like, this is my recipe. This is my, and it's a lot more calm there. And I think that's where more people look in general. So I think that has been good for her. However, the desperation, it's always been there, and I think it's gonna start to go to more people. That's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I like Beachbody has gone all in with this Belbatal autumn thing, and yeah, we're going to be talking more about that as it launches soon. It's so weird that it's got such a big run up to the launch. Like, it's months away.
Yeah, it feels like it's I think they want anticipation, but it kind of feels like, okay, where is it already? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're going to be able to maintain the hype for this long. Also,
well, they're sorry.
No, it's okay. When I look at the Belle Vitale account, like, I freak out because I see it has like thousands of followers on it. I think last time I looked, it had like 15,000, right? But then I think in comparison, Autumn Calabrese, it has 29,000, okay, which is a lot.
Yeah.
Autumn Calabrese has 1 million followers.
Yeah.
She does not have
engagement wise, that's not very good.
And when you compare that to that, it's just, you can't even and I get it. This is an account that just started, but if it was gonna be so successful, I think more people would have followed the account. Am I wrong?
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing though? They're actually selling a liver detox before. So, but I think they're like, I think it's bad timing to make it start over Christmas. People don't want to start a program over Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
But
you
that's
know,
Autumn's
I
bread and butter. She loves to shame people over the holidays. So of course it's going to
true.
start over
Yeah.
the Christmas. That makes perfect sense for her.
For her,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's already done the Halloween shame
Yeah,
in
she
fucking
Yeah, she's
started
already
that.
July.
She did
started.
that in August. I was like, girl, chill. It is August. Yeah, Katz thinks there's going to be a lot more desperation as well. Trying to make the opportunity seem as simple as possible.
Yeah.
When it
She's
just
always
never
talking
was.
about the systems.
The systems, they're all in place. You just plug and play, basically.
Yeah,
there's
the only plug and play I want has.
and yep, Modere tried the big hormone products launch, and it was a big flop.
Flop City.
It
Okay.
absolutely
Okay.
was.
Okay.
It absolutely was a flop. And I think a part of that is because Truth in Advertising got ahead of it before they were able to really market it as big as they wanted to.
Yeah.
And so then the anti-MLM movement spread that out as well.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
if similar things can happen for Belle Vitale, which I know we don't have as much information on yet, but if we can also say, hey, this is not great, then I think maybe hopefully similar things can happen. I could be wrong. Yeah.
At the very least.
Do we want to go to Saint again, or do we want to do that one that we do we want to do one that we haven't done yet?
Up to Tishy.
I don't mind. Maybe one that we haven't done.
Okay,
Alright.
let's do Avon. So technically Avon is not done in the
Ooh.
United States, okay? They're not over. However, they filed for bankruptcy, which is never good, and apparently they sold off a lot of their non-American operations.
Okay.
So like
Mm.
so I'm not sure if them selling it off means that they're done, that they're cooked, you know what I mean? Or if they're
we're
just
not sure if they're cooked. We're not sure if they're in the process of disintegration. We don't really know what's going on.
but it's just I know it's not good, right? That does not
looking
that
great.
doesn't spell out good things for them. But I don't think that this company is completely in the toilet as much as some of these other ones that we've seen. But like Avon is really big, and the fact that they are filing for bankruptcy is a huge deal.
Whoa.
That's a huge fucking deal. You know?
And
Isn't Avon like one of the OGs?
it's one of, yeah. It's one of those ones that's like a little bit publicly acceptable because it's been around for so long and people think Avon calling, like it's got that association with, you know. Yeah, but I mean, the makeup industry is tough. Like that, I can understand why, you know, those are the ones that are closing at the moment. And then
yeah, these are all the ones that we're talking about. I forgot to pull Beautycounter, but that's another one. Saint, Rodan Fields, Beautycounter. I think some of these other ones that have more novelty are these health ones. Like Amare, I think they're trying to do something different, and I think people are buying it. Same, I think, with the olive tree people. I obviously know, and I think we all know that it's nothing different. Yeah. But I think that they're doing the best job of making it look like it's something
seem like something new.
And I think the different products have a little bit of a side of novelty to it. Does that make sense?
That actually makes complete sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kat. Yeah. I think Jen Baruso calculated the cost of the 3-month Belle Vitale. It's between $800 to $1,100.
That's insane for like non-qualified person, and it's
for a non-professional to help you get skinny. That's great, awesome, slay.
It's a book too. It's like it's not even a video.
It's a damn book.
There's no videos, I don't think.
There's no. Then why am I paying so much money for it? Oh my god.
Does it come with like
for the expertise?
Wait, but does it come with like supplements and shit, or is it like just a book for that?
I think it does come with some supplements.
Of course, it always does.
Okay, so I was like, how come
it probably comes with Shakeology.
Yeah, I mean they gotta get rid of some of the extra Shakeology that they probably got in a warehouse somewhere.
Yes. Sorry, we got off topic, but it's not because we're not blaming you, cats. It was a good comment.
Yes.
Okay, so let me make this a little bit bigger. So I found this also on Truth in Advertising and their big database. And this seems to be from the Avon website itself.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Avon is selling off some. I read recent. Oh my God, can you help me, please? I can't.
I read it. Sorry.
Thank you.
I read Avon is selling off some of their. Selling off some
is from
so many lawsuits related to
talc.
talc in their products. Talc?
Mm-hmm. So they're of course claiming it's not true.
Okay.
But I don't think that made their company look good.
No.
Mm-hmm. Rodan Fields also had a class action filed against them recently, alleging that their distributors were employees. Which is that's what we all believe. So it is interesting that they decided to change to an affiliate structure after that lawsuit was filed. Same with Avon selling off a bunch of stuff.
I see it.
There's another lawsuit that I'm going to bring up later when we're going to talk about Modere, but we'll get to that later. 1 month of supplements, then they have to pay thereafter. Oh, on top of that, great. On top of the 800. Oh my God, they're so disgusting. Okay, so let's read this Avon thing. And remember, Avon is everywhere. Avon's in Argentina. Avon's in Paraguay. Avon
it's everywhere, bestie.
Avon is everywhere.
We have family in Avon, probably.
Yeah.
Definitely?
Yes.
Or probably.
Yes.
Never mind.
What can we do? What can we do? We tried. From job seeker to my own beauty boss.
Oh, wow.
So they're doing like a spotlight. Woman of the week. Sorry if I'm saying this incorrectly. It's not because I'm trying to. I'm doing my best. Rudzani Mukeli. She a beauty entrepreneur in South Africa. Even the wording of beauty entrepreneur makes it sound like it's so much more than it is. Like she
contractor.
She unfortunately is a 1099. Yeah, and she's from South Africa. So again, exploiting women from other countries because Avon is already oversaturated in the United States. Know what you want and you'll get it is Rudzani's motto. And when you meet her, you know exactly why. Her smile and warmth exude confidence. Her love of Avon dates back 10 years to her student days at the University of South Africa. She was instantly drawn to the products and she quickly saw the opportunity to build herself a better life. Rudzi's mother, an Avon manager at the time, was also a powerful inspiration in her life. And Rudzi quickly decided to follow in her footsteps and join the Avon world. I became a sales leader and never looked back. Yep. So I'm so glad that you guys did like that Family Dynasty stream because I feel like it constantly is coming up where we're seeing people who like their mothers were in it and that's why they're in it.
Yeah.
And they credit them so much for their success. Yeah, it's so normalized and it's really sad because we're literally talking about like we don't know what's going to happen to the non-American Avon entities. Like we're not saying that they're 100% going to get closed down,
but I mean it's not looking good, bestie.
It's not looking good. So like what's going to happen to Rudzani, you know? And her mom and the little income that they probably do make if they even make any profit at all, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing we didn't even think about. She probably joined when she was 18 if she
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. That sounds okay.
Right? Like she was like she found it when she was starting in college. So yeah, that's when you're about 18, 19. Perfect. Over the years, I've seen how Avon has done great things for me, she says. Rudzi remembers how her first commission from Avon built up her excitement and motivation to keep recruiting and building a team of her own. See how we have left the products behind?
The products are out the door.
Mm-hmm.
They have left the building.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not even really talking about that.
Nope. She literally just said she was drawn to the products, and then after it, she's recruiting. It's like, okay,
great, awesome, slay.
She enjoyed it so much that even after graduating and starting her first job, she continued her Avon business. Now she says she literally can't live without it. What now?
That's not good.
What now that Avon's future is unstable? We're not saying it's done, but it's unstable. We don't know what's going to happen to it. She literally just said she can't live without it.
Thank God she has a degree, but like,
right.
The connection.
And she has a little bit of job experience as well.
Yeah.
But hopefully she doesn't put this on her resume, because if she does, that makes some employers like look away and not want to hire her.
I don't know. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's just bad, man.
Rudesy combines offline and digital sales to maximize your sales potential. Avon On is one of the best apps, blah, blah, blah. Oh, even the vid-19 lockdown did not deter her. And she kept going. I continued posting my Avon products as usual and told myself I'm not going to dwell on the negative because my Avon money is my bread and butter. My perseverance paid off. I wonder if she's even making that much money.
I know.
Because they love putting people up on a pedestal just because their story sounds good, just even if they're not making money.
Yeah. So I'm curious to know if she actually like.
Oh, one last line. Do you want to read this?
No.
Rudesy has high hopes for the future. I've got confidence in Avon, and I know whatever happens, Avon will always be there.
I don't know.
Yikes.
That's yikes for me.
And we're literally talking about how Avon might not be there anymore in South Africa, at least.
Yeah. That's not.
In other non-American entities, which there are lots of them that Avon is a part of.
And how old is Avon? It's pretty old, isn't it?
Old as hell.
It didn't start doing MLM until 94, I don't think. But it's a lot older than that.
But Avon itself.
Yeah.
Avon is a lot older than that.
I think that's why they were able to do the MLM so successfully, because people already.
What's the one that's like? Isn't there one that's over 100 years old? There's something that's over 100
Maybe
years old.
Tupperware.
Not Tupperware.
I can't remember.
Maybe Tupperware.
It's not Mary Kay.
No, she's in her 70s or something.
Yeah.
She's old too.
She's in her 70s, I think you're right.
She's old too. Okay, I only have a few more old posts. So this one is, it actually comes from the anti-MLM subreddit. I don't 100% endorse this subreddit, because sometimes people can get a little mean on there. However, it feels like a good outlet for people to post their stories, and a lot of people do, and I appreciate it for that reason, right? So I'm not like 100% poo-pooing it. I just don't want it to sound like, oh, go over there.
Some people just drop in and drop their stuff and then go. They're not there to
right. And not everybody who's on the subreddit is bad either. I don't want it to sound like that. Just I don't 100% endorse it. I wanted to say that for sure. Amway could also have been the old one. 100-year-old one.
Maybe.
That's the oldest one that I remember.
That could be that one. Okay. Sorry, I have not been doing good with reading, but I'm gonna try. So the header. So this was 329 days ago. So almost almost a year. Almost a year. And Saint closed a few months ago. So I think this is still relevant.
Yeah.
I made money, so why did I quit? I left Saint about a month ago. It was honestly a really tough decision. I loved the product. I loved helping people get color matched, making content, and all the graphics I was making. I was even making a profit. So what was the issue? My time. I make really good money at my 9 to 5, more like 7 to 5. That's beside the point. And I have awesome benefits. In order to fit Saint into my life, I left my hobbies behind. I spent less time with my partner. I was staying up too late trying to make content, spending my days off filming and editing and always on and answering DMs and texts from customers. I was literally always working. Because this is what's encouraged.
Yep, that's what they want you to do.
In the 6 months of working 20 extra hours a week, I made a little less than 1K in profits.
Wow.
So better than zero, but for all of the work that she was putting in and to have a job that actually paid her well, not worth it.
Yeah, she literally said, I work in finance. And basically her work at Saint came to $2.70 per hour worked. Like she works a finance job. She can make money with that time.
Wow. So, Savannah, I don't think Mary Kay, the woman herself, died until 2007. She did actually start the company herself and ran it for a good while.
Yeah, I don't think she died until pretty.
She did not die until I think the early thousands is when she passed away. But she was not dead when she started it. But she is dead now.
She's dead now.
Does that make sense?
I was just thinking of Mary Young.
Not Mary
Instead
Young.
of Mary Kay.
I do mix them up sometimes, let's be honest. Yeah, $2.70 per hour is horrible.
Wow.
Yeah, she died in 2001. 2001.
I could be.
Shut up.
Can we? Yeah, like Kamala Harris. Can you please mention the minimum wage? Thank you. And Gaza, but like
Yeah, please. No matter how much I enjoy. Oh, sorry.
No, you're right. Keep going.
No matter how much I enjoyed the makeup and people, my time was worth way more, around 20 times more. I'm a huge advocate for fair wages and at least a $15 minimum wage. So why was I doing this? As a hobby? Because I was lonely? I don't honestly know. I miss it in some ways, but I know I'm worth more. My partner deserves more. I deserve time to relax. Anyways, that's my story. If anyone is currently in an MLM, look at the math, not just your profit. Remember to subtract your expenses, not just raw income, but the wage you're being paid. Your time has value.
Say
You know what I like about
that?
Like there's nothing personal about that. Like if anyone was to look at that and they might say, like, oh, those bitchy me at like, oh, Tish,
she's just
just
scorned.
No.
She's just scorned because she didn't like her upline.
mean. And she called that guy a dickhead, but this, like this is just look at the money. And I think that's really like out there. Like it's so well said,
Yeah. And it's hard to be this honest just a month after leaving even. So I think anybody who's able to do this, I'm really glad that she felt comfortable enough to share her story because
thanks, Queen.
Yeah, because this can really help people.
Yeah.
Just knowing that she was only making $2.70 and she's one of the few people who was actually making money.
Making a profit.
Not only that, but also like she's a finance girly. Imagine how much money she could have made if she put that time into working her actual like job.
Yeah, maybe if she picked up an extra shift or something here and there.
But or also, how much more personally fulfilled would she be if she actually like hung out with her hubby or her partner or her family or whatever, you know? Like it's so sad no matter how you slice and dice it. But like Tish said, this is very just point blank. Like, I loved it. I had a good time, but I did the math. I didn't make any money, so I left.
Yeah.
There's no, like, it's not personal drag,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also... Go ahead.
I can't imagine how much money the people who just did Monations just threw away. Like, 5 nights of outfits, being in Orlando in the summer, like that would be a really expensive trip, like really expensive.
Oh yeah,
and for what it was too.
Especially because like you want to go out and have the nice dinners, you want to make sure that you look nice and up to par.
Yeah, I get that. When you're on vacay, you want to feel good, look good, eat good. Like I get that. I'm not shaming that, but like.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what Pani got her team?
Louis.
Pizza party. From Pani. Yeah.
The Party Pizza Party.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life, and I love that for her.
Last time I had a pizza party was like kindergarten. No, I'm joking. We had pizza parties in middle school. That's a lie.
Middle school. Yeah. Middle school. Shout out to the middle school pizza party.
I actually was helping organize the pizza parties, and I was a little baddie back then.
Baddie.
Well done.
The other thing that I wanted to mention about that post that I think is good to remember is like some people make decent money and still join MLM because of that other aspect of like wanting community or feeling like there's like a creative aspect of their life that's missing and such. So I feel like if we could just encourage that more in society, like let's at least take a little bit of time out of every month, out of every week if we can to like connect with our fellow human beings, like try to meet
a fellow man.
Yeah, I think if we can encourage that more, maybe we can have less people fall into these schemes because sometimes it's not about the money.
So I do get it. Loneliness fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Been there, bestie.
Yeah.
Not me though. Please Don't reach out to me. Thank
You don't want to come to our pizza party.
No. Oh, you're not gonna come to my pizza party.
Yeah, pizza parties are when your
I
work
got
has
pepperoni and extra cheese.
pizza parties are when your work has news about cuts and layoffs. Surprise!
Surprise.
That is true.
You have been demoted.
I feel like Mary Young is getting
I'm
a
not
little
gonna
old.
say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I
Um,
think that, you know, where is the appreciation of the pantsuit gonna go after Mary Young dies? You know,
that's true.
Where's we need another Mary to take up the gauntlet of the pantsuit.
That's true.
So I feel like did Mary Kate? Oh no, because you have to wear skirts.
No, she wore skirts.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna say she was a
Yeah.
pantsuit queen. No, she
No,
wore
no,
skirts.
she didn't do it. She
You're
didn't
right.
do it.
She did a two-piece. You know, she was always about a two-piece.
A two-piece queen, but not a pantsuit
Yeah.
queen.
Mm-hmm.
A skirt suit queen.
Tish, now I'm gonna reach out to you out of
Out of
spite.
spite,
Everybody do it. Reach out to Tish.
No,
I'm
yeah,
kidding.
no. Now every time I cry, I'm gonna FaceTime you and just bamboozle you.
Oh, Southwestern Advantage. It's college kids that go door to door. It might have started in the 1800s.
Oh, the old
Ooh.
MLM.
It's an old MLM where they go book.
Crazy.
Is
Books.
Cutco? Is Cutco one as well? Is
I
that
thought
an
it
old
started
one?
in the 70s.
I thought so too.
So older.
That one's also in the family. It's personal.
Okay, let's not drag all of our.
Personal.
We do actually have those knives. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
They're pretty
No,
good.
but that's what I'm saying. Some of the products may not be bad, but that doesn't mean the business model isn't bad.
Isn't the Princess House cookware pretty good too?
Yes.
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
As far as
But
I've heard.
There are some good I buy vintage Tupperware, like at the thrift store. Like I buy Tupperware from the thrift store. Like it's pretty good, you know.
Okay, when you're trying to crop something on a Apple computer, how do you do it? Because I'm trying to crop it and it won't let me crop it.
Oh,
See, because like these
I know.
children's are in it. I don't want these children's to be in it.
We don't want the
No
children's.
children's.
No children's.
But I'm trying to crop it. Won't let me crop it.
Yeah, bestie. That's
What if? Ooh, maybe I can draw on them.
Just
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I want to get rid of the kids. Sorry.
Just scribble.
Oh, I got him.
children's.
Goodbye. It's some Rodan and Fields children's.
Oh, okay.
2 more children's. 3 more children.
3 more children. Sorry, we just don't. Sorry to these women.
We're not
We don't want
doing
your
this
kids.
to be rude. We just don't
I
want
wonder
people
what
to see your
happened.
kids.
I
There
got it.
was a student whose mother was in Rodan and Fields at my last school,
Oh no.
and I found I think I've told this before, but I found like he was always getting in trouble. We had many conversations about trans people because he thought that trans people were coming to get them. Wendy, fuck them kids.
Oh my god. F them kids.
F them kid. I mean,
I am the trans person that's coming to get them.
no. Googly.
Anyway,
No,
so
we don't
the
want your kids.
I'm joking. I don't want your
the
child.
kid, the guy, the little boy, he had a Rodan and Fields lip like not gloss
Balm?
but like lip balm.
Oh.
And I found it in the classroom and I like touched it and I went like as if it was like poisonous, like
Oh my god.
And
Like,
I'm like, oh my god, Rodan and
Like a
Fields in my
demon that just
classroom.
touched a sacred object.
Yeah, and he came to get it, and I said, "Hey, where did you get that? Did you get
Yeah.
that Rodan and Fields thing?" And he said, "Oh, my mum works for them on the internet."
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
like,
that
"Oh,
sucks.
okay."
All right.
That's not
good
where I
luck,
lived here.
bestie.
That was my last place. But they were country people, like they were out on a farm and stuff. So
Wow.
I wonder what's going to happen to the
What?
Australian Rodan and Fields
Good job.
people.
I know.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna do affiliate, if they're gonna go to a Magic or another thing. What's gonna happen?
Girl, I have no clue.
Also, thank you, O, for teaching me technology because I just got this thing cropped. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so they went to a theme park. You're probably thinking I'm going to tell you our Rodan and Field paychecks covered, 15 tickets to get in, 7 meal plans so we could eat all day, 4 parking passes, gas to get there, and Starbucks to get us through the day. And you're right. I am. Because if I'm being honest, things like this simply wouldn't be possible for us while raising 5 kids on teacher salaries. Yes, please, Though, you know who needs this? Teachers.
Yeah.
Teachers in America, especially.
Totally need to be dealing with this bullshit along with getting underpaid and overworked.
Mm.
And
Mm.
possible death every day. Like,
Yeah.
my God.
Leave them alone.
My God.
So yes, while it covers household bills, medical bills, extracurriculars, groceries, student loan debt, and then some, it also covers the ability to make some serious memories that wouldn't happen otherwise. But that's not actually all I'm referring to here. You see, without Rodan Fields, I'm 100% sure that this picture wouldn't look the same. These connections between these people wouldn't have been made. These kids wouldn't all know each other. And these friendships that have formed way beyond...
Oh, that's vile.
Yeah, way beyond... Yeah, she does Rodan Fields with me. Wouldn't exist.
That's
So when I tell you that Rodan Fields is much more than quality skin and hair care, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, mean it.
That's vile.
Yep. It's going for all of the elements. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, you need money? Boom.
You need friends?
Boom. You need community? Boom. You want purpose? Boom. Boom.
Want to make your kids happy? Boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom,
Oh.
boom, boom. Gotta get that
Boom,
boom,
boom.
boom.
So, yeah, that's why we talk about this stuff as often as we do. That's why sometimes we get frustrated when we see people making the claims that we do, because it affects a lot of people. Yes, serious memories, not fun ones. Serious, serious.
And
like the ones we're
fully
creating today.
Philly baked potato ChatGPT gets pretty savage actually about MLMs. I've asked them before.
ChatGPT.
I asked Google and ChatGPT the same question. Why do people join and stay in MLMs? Google gave me a positive review of MLMs overall, but ChatGPT listed 6 negative reasons why people stay in. And I have a feeling some of that is because you can put stuff in Google yourself and you can like push certain things up. So I have a feeling some of the MLM people are like, make this go to the top, you know? Because that's good for their industry, if we can even call it that. Okay, now question.
Yes.
To everybody, because this next segment is about the multi-level marketing companies that we think have a foot out the door, that we think
On the brink.
any day we're going to get that behind MLM headline that says Monat has shut down operations or Modere has changed to an affiliate marketing model. So I want to ask the chat. I want to ask both of you. I want to see, which ones do you think are going to be gone next or soon? Do you think it's going to shut down entirely, or do you think it's going to do like a changing of model situation? And why?
You already know what I think about Monet. I think Monet is going to try to hang on for as long as he can, but at this point, there's no turning back. Like, I think there's no saving it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how, but she's gone. She's gone.
Yeah.
I can agree with you. I can agree with you.
My answer is well informed by Erin Bees because she has talked extensively about Modere. I think Modere is the next one. They have done some dodgy things lately.
Yes.
I think, and the thing that I think cued it most for me was that they dropped the lawsuit with the frequent scowls.
Yes.
And I think that's probably because they couldn't afford to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, there was if some of you are not familiar, there was a lawsuit with another MLM that started pretty recently called Frequents. And Modere was alleging that there was some cross recruiting happening between.
And there was.
And there definitely was. So I don't think that if they had gone forward with the lawsuit, the judge would have been like, no, screw you. However, not too many months later, they dropped the lawsuit.
Yeah.
And so it's starting to seem like maybe Modere doesn't have the money that they're touting like they do to keep it together.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
They have a new CEO instead of Ozma, but and the CEO was more from traditional business. Do you know where the Modere CEO went to though? Amare.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. She went to Amare.
Oh, wait, you're so
she
right.
went to Amare.
You're so right.
Yep.
Bestie.
And so that's then that's a question that I have. What happened to Jared Turner? Because he was the guy who was head of Amare for a really long time, and they were making him the face. And so what happened to him? Maybe they thought, oh, he's not giving us the hype that we want. See you later, buddy. Sean Talbot is their science formulator, the guy who's making the products. And so he's still with them for sure. And he's the one that had the FTC lawsuit.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. I think, unfortunately, Amari is going to stay for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, unfortunately. I want them to go.
Oh, that was actually going to be my vote, okay? Because a lot of these MLMs that we have been talking about are not necessarily ones that like have been in the headlines, but are the ones that we haven't heard about in a long time, you know? And it's just kind of like out of nowhere. It's like, oh, surprise, they're done. I think Q Sciences is up there because they tried to do something with Awakened and then Awakened flopped. They usually have a lot of events and I haven't really been seeing them do as many events. And the THC thing that happened almost about a year ago, I feel like, I think that did a really big blow to their reputation.
Absolutely. But do you know, like, the Soul People is Awakened 2.0 with the Q Sciences top leaders. They have the same compensation plan and they've even got this same council thing. And Kristen Wyatt, who was number 2 at Q, they've just brought everything from Q Sciences to the other thing. And it's failed, you fucking idiots. Like, the reason why it's like Q Sciences was because of their shitty program that you are replicating in another spot to make yourself rich. That those people at the top of Awakened Soul People are fucking idiots because they're just letting these reps come in and rob them blind. But hey, you signed up for it. So
good. Love that for them.
Lose your money. Lose your money.
So yeah, I don't think they're going to be around for long either because they're not going to be able to.
I don't think they're going to be able to stay afloat.
Narium also, I think, is a lost cause. I can completely. Yeah, Gus, you
I
have not
didn't know
been
that.
as tapped into the anti-MLM circuit. I think
I don't know
Tina
how,
posted
really.
something about them. They're not great. I think Erin did a video. Wendy has a question. How long will Nelo Life be around?
I don't know. It's a weird one because it's kind of like it's kind of like they get like discounts for stuff. It's kind of like you're a member of a discount thing, and it's kind of a weird one. Like Shopley, which I was telling you guys about the other day, Shopley, which thinks it's going to be the new TikTok.
Does Terry LaCore think he just needs to start as many it's like he has like 10 Infinity Stones worth of multi-level marketing companies at this point, and it's just ridiculous. He's ridiculous.
Well,
you know another company that I was thinking about recently?
What?
Unique. How are those girls still hanging on, right? I feel like it's got to be companies like that, right? Like at the back of your mind, like, you know they're still around, but who's even posting about them? You would have to try hard to find a rep that's actively uniquing right now.
Yeah.
I think those are the ones who are out next, personally. But also, I agree with some of these newer ones. I think they're going to have like an Elamir type lifespan where they're just going to putter.
A lot of us are going towards the Elamir route, for sure. Totally agree.
It's all these like companies that have X top reps, like you know, like that's what Frequency is, that's what Elamir is, that's what Soul People, like the X top reps who get into
Nelo Life too, yeah. Yeah. I also think Beachbody is not doing well. Just because the amount of emails, I'm on one of the top because I'm on one of their email lists.
Mail lists or whatever.
Her name is Jess Dukes, and they are getting even more threatening than they were before.
Oh my god, it's like the Duolingo owl. It's like the Duolingo.
I used to get maybe like maybe like twice a week. Sometimes I get them twice a day now. Miss Thing is sending so many, right? So it just kind of feels like, that can't be good, right? Oh my god, 9:33. yesterday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, every single day I've gotten an email, if not multiple. This day I got 3 emails. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one day. I got 5 emails in one day.
That's threatening as hell, bro.
I think you guys missed this one. Did you know about this one? Colostrum. That is, is that the name of it? I cannot remember. Disgusting name.
No, I
do
missed
not know.
this. I definitely missed this.
Do you know who Lisa Gross is?
She was a top leader in Pruvit.
Okay.
Yeah, Jessie Lee's upline /
The last time that I saw her, she was actually saying like, "Oh, I'm really excited about new things that are happening," right?
Yeah.
So it kind of seemed like maybe she was gonna leave Pruvit.
Yeah, and she did. Well, she opened this one with somebody else, and she had a terrible launch video that Erin watched. So it's on Erin's channel, but yeah, and I think colostrum is like collagen, like it's like a collagen, it's a supplement type thing, but that's a bad name. Colostrum. What are you selling? Colostrum.
That makes me think of colon, anal, like gross, like in the butt. Like I don't want to talk about it. No, thank you. No, that's gross.
No.
Not giving.
Not giving. Yes. Oh, it's desperate. It's desperate.
Yes,
what? Sorry.
Are we gonna have a look at our Monat comparison?
Yes, I was gonna ask. So let me read off these Jess Dukes emails first, and then I think we'll do the Modere thing, and then I think we'll end off with Monations, because come on, she deserves to be the star of this show.
She is an icon, and she is the moment.
Okay, so trigger warning. Sorry, I love that. Trigger warning for weight loss and those kinds of topics. I'm not going to read too many of these, so if you want to hop out and hop back in.
I think you're just reading like titles of emails,
yeah,
right?
but
like,
still,
we're not going in depth on any of the things we're saying, but still take care of yourself.
I'll be done within 5 minutes if you want to hop out for a little bit, okay? The 2-pound trick. Restrictive dieting ends here. Are you an emotional eater? 3 words making weight loss impossible. Read this before you start another diet. Yes, you can have your cake. 5 tips to losing weight today. Big announcement. Your last resolution. Okay, and these are the ones where she sent 5 in one day. The first one. Yeah. Want to know why you aren't losing weight? Second one. Let's do some question and answer. Third one. Feeling unsure? I've been there too. Let's talk. Fourth one. 8 hours to change your life. Fifth one. Only 6 hours left, Val.
Oh my gosh, she called you by your She really said, "Chop chop, bitch."
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. God. Oh, sorry. No, these are really bad. This will change your life. Choose your heart. Why you need this? You have 2 choices. Are your friends sabotaging you?
Whoa. That's a lot.
Yes.
You know that she was kind of right on the 8 hours can change your life. 8 hours of your emails makes me hate you. So my life has changed. Yeah.
I truly feel that I'm doing a service to the anti-MLM movement by staying on her email list, because seeing those freaking emails pop up are like jump scares. It's like, are your friends sabotaging you? Ah!
Yeah.
It's really gross. But let's look at it in the positive. I think that's a sign that she's not doing well.
Yeah.
Why would she be sending me 5 emails in one day?
I know. That's a really desperate.
That's not what people who are doing well do. No offense. No offense.
God, I think most people would go, okay, block. Or even the Google like mail will go, would you like to stop getting email? Like, because you haven't opened any of these. So would you like to block her? You know, like, it makes suggestions sometimes. So.
Oh, I guess colostrum is the first milk produced after a baby is born. But is that cow colostrum? So cow colostrum is the first milk of a cow mom. That's kind of.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like the cow version of bullshit. Cow colostrum.
Yeah,
that's like
that
fancy.
Sounds like the scientific name for bullshit.
For BS, I agree. Yeah, it is gross, Wendy. The only reason why I'm happy about it is because maybe it means that Beachbody is struggling a little bit. you know, but I hate knowing that there are women every single day getting those messages and feeling shamed and feeling hurt, and maybe one day they're gonna give in, and it's gonna be even harder for them than it would be if they had just ignored it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'll say like, "Oh, I should have done this a long time ago."
Yep, because that's what Jess Dukes tries to make them feel like. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 more things, I believe. I thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We hope you've had fun. This has been really fun. I love hanging out with everybody.
Hell yeah.
So shout out to Miss Erin Bees, for having posted this on her story and tagging a few of us so that we saw it. I'm not great at seeing stuff, so sometimes I need a tag.
Oh, maybe that's what the tag was.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's a tag.
I missed a tag from her too.
Oh,
so.
that's this. She tagged a few of us. If you do you want to read it?
You got it, man.
Okay. And I'm going to turn off the camera to stretch for a little bit, but we'll be back. If you've ever been a social marketer in Modere, you might want to check your bank account. Apparently, some people are being charged the $49 social marketer fee after being out of the company for quite some time. Check your bank statements. Modere, y'all good. Just kidding. We know you're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's bad, bro.
And that is from Erin's, like, people message Erin and like let her know like what's happening behind the scenes, you know. So this isn't even a kind of thing where we have to say allegedly. Like, this is something that has happened to some people. That doesn't mean we are making blanket statements about this happening to every single social marketer, but it's worth checking if some people are having this problem.
Yeah. Even my arch nemesis Kylie, she said she was in Modere at one point in time. So Kylie, if you're out there, hun, get fucked and also check your $49.
Check your $49. Because why would they be trying to do this to people if, and who knows, maybe it was a glitch, right? However, it could also be the kind of situation where maybe they think that by charging people, they'll be able to like get them back in the company somehow, you know, like maybe I don't know.
Or it's just a cash grab. No matter what
I think that's
bad.
Right.
No matter what it is, it's bad.
Even if it was a complete and utter mistake, you should not be charging people who have not been in your company
like,
for.
Why do you still have access to all that? You should have gotten rid of that when you got rid of when they quit. You know? Because if they want to sign up again, that's their responsibility to put all their information back in. You should not keep that information after they leave. That's weird.
But I mean, go ahead. Sorry.
The amount of people who might miss it as well, and that's what they're banking on, in my opinion. Like, because $49, you might, because that happens to me with like some app that I thought I cancelled, and you know, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I'll notice it, and it's like, are they banking on half of the people not noticing and the other half saying, "Can I have my money back?" So then they're still going to make some money off it.
Yeah, because some people might just assume, oh, this is just a bill that I missed, or like something that I forgot, you know, like whatever. Maybe it's a late fee, maybe it's a right.
Because it's just low enough that like some people might not even like think twice about it, you know.
So again, we do not know what happened in the Modere back office. However, this is not good. This is bad, and we have our opinions about what we think might have happened. That doesn't mean that that's exactly what happened, though. But again, why? What you said, Gus? Why do they still have their information?
Why can they still charge them anything? They shouldn't have all that.
Yeah,
they shouldn't be able to charge them anymore. That's not cool.
No, because they wouldn't have the authority, you know, like the authority sign, or something like that.
And I mean, this is not the first time that I've heard a story like this, where it's like they've been out of the company for a really long time and they were still getting charged. Or like for Young Living, I think this was a few years ago now, but they were not paying people, but then people were getting taxed on the income that they weren't paid from Young Living. And so it's like, I never got my $2,000, but my tax statement says that I did get that $2,000. So I have to pay the state
taxes on it. Yeah.
Right. So, or things where people were just trying to like buy a product and then they look and it's like, oh, I just got the brand partner fee. Like, why am I like so many stories of things happening like that? Even a horror story I think that Hannah told where like an upline went into her downline's like back office and bought things.
Oh, awesome.
That's right.
Wow. Isn't that just so
Well,
what the fuck?
Yeah. So this is not completely unheard of.
Yeah,
because
like this isn't completely out of the blue, unheard of.
But it's disgusting. It's a shady industry.
The other thing to remember too is when you leave, don't forget to shut down your ghost account, which most people have as well.
Yep, 100%. Hey, Nalkita, thanks for joining us.
Hey.
You're not late. You are at your own time. You're at your own time.
Enjoy the replay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so last piece of media that we're going to cover here comes from the Op Cost Pod on Instagram. So please go check her out. She makes great reels, and
she does.
She makes great reels. So I feel better that I can't post all the time because she is doing it for me. So thank you, Queen. And she looks good too.
Get it, girl.
She looks good too.
She's cute.
That is not a requirement to make content, okay? Not at all. Not at all. You look how you want to look. However, I just want to point out, hair looks great. Haven't seen this style on her before. Really like that little jacket. I'm a fashion girl. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So yes, this is Off Cost Pod. If you have Instagram, check her out and go give her some love over there because she does some great analyses on reels.
2024 debrief. If you haven't been following, this past weekend was Monat's annual convention. It's that.
Oh, Christina Smallwood!
Yeah.
And just to compare, like,
hang on.
Okay.
Are you going to play my video?
Special time of.
Oh, do you want me to play that right now?
No. Just let her play.
Okay. And then I'll play yours after. Oh, I forgot about yours. Okay. My bad. My bad. Yours will play after.
Year when all of the Huns gather together in their Shein outfits to make reels and brag about how their company paid for this luxury vacation with famous.
It said on the screen, not luxury and definitely not free. And something that's interesting, in past years, it's been in Vegas. So I was surprised when Tish said that it's in Orlando this year.
No, Vegas is reunion. That's a different thing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Hey, My Nation travels around. My Nation is in different things.
All right. Her.
Oh, and there's a picture on screen of Tony Robbins. Can you tell the people who Tony Robbins is, just in case they don't know?
Who is
Tony Robbins? I think Tish would know more than the two of us.
I don't know who Tony Robbins.
Tiny Ribbons is.
I'm sorry. That was that pronunciation was wild. That pronunciation. You just called him Tiny Ribbons. Okay.
Yeah. That's not me. I'm pretty sure Savvy Wright's book is the Tiny Ribbons.
Love that.
Originator.
Love that.
He's a self-help dude with the most gravelly voice ever, and he's a misogynist. Makes you walk on fire. He sucks, but he's pretty famous.
There's a really big BuzzFeed article with like horrible allegations against him. So it's really disgusting that he is platformed in this way, especially in a female-dominated industry. Yeah. When like BuzzFeed came out with that article a while ago, you know, and I know people like give BuzzFeed shit, but they have some really good journalism on there.
Yeah,
it's not all just like articles with gifs.
Silly quizzes.
That was a really good article.
Not all.
So, yeah.
Which Harry Potter house are you in?
Yeah, exactly.
Which Monster High doll are you?
I think a lot of people forget, like, you can, like the community can make BuzzFeed quizzes and stuff, you know? So that's not all them. Okay, whatever. That's not the point. Anyway.
Famous performers and speakers, fancy dinners at the aquarium, a massive arena of market partners as far as the eye can see. Oh wait, that was 2021. I'm sorry, I got my years confused. This year, Monations was held at a Marriott in Orlando.
Oh,
Not the Marriott.
The Marriott.
No. Okay, I gotta let her cook. I'm so sorry.
This woman
I'm
cook.
sorry. Let her cook. Let her cook.
The director's brunch was held in a small
Oh my
conference
God.
room. And
Did you see that?
Yes, I
Did you see the
Yes,
brunch?
I did. Oh my god.
Oh.
Let her cook.
the rest of Monations was held in this half-empty ballroom.
Shut up. No.
But you know,
You have,
that-
you have to see the entertainment. It was so bad.
I am so shocked.
Oh my god.
That is
So
worse
bad.
than I thought it was gonna be.
No,
and I
that's
knew,
absolutely awful.
and I knew it was gonna be really bad.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. That's the only thing I can say. Oh, I'm sure I've seen 2 other good videos about this. CD Beauty Hunter, her name's Christine. She talks a lot about Monet. And so I saw that she covered Monations. And also you've reached Melanie. Yes, she also just did something about Monations. So if you want to go check it out on the tube. And Tish, you also did a live stream about Monations.
Yeah, we just did a social scroll. Like nothing too in depth.
Love it though. Love it. We gotta shout out our girl. So yeah, if you want to check out content on YouTube about Monations, there are some other places you can check it out.
Alarming change in the amount of market partners at this conference didn't stop the Huns from hyping it up on social media and making really weird toasts like this one.
It's been going around about, oh my gosh, look at all the people that left. To hell with the people that left.
Whoa.
She really just said to hell with the people that left.
I know that's pretty extreme for Monat. Look at that lady.
You were a good Christian woman.
Wow.
I thought you were a good
She hasn't
Christian
tipped too
woman.
many because her tickets aren't long.
Wow.
Yeah, but the people with the long tickets.
Oh yeah, the ones with lots of them. That's also interesting because usually they will be like, no, it's all love and light. It's okay. You know what I mean? If they want to be mean, they have to be very passive about it. And it has to be like dipped under layers of like trying to hide it as much as they can, even though it's super obvious. So it's crazy that it's wild that she straight up just said to hell with them without even trying to hide it at all. Like that's definitely, wow. Yeah. I was expecting it to be bad. I was not expecting her to say to hell
with them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get it, girl.
I mean, again, people will claim left, right, and center that you will be true friends. And yeah, she literally just said to hell with the people who left.
To hell with them.
Okay, all right.
Tell me again that you'll be friends forever. Tell me again.
Oh my god, the yelling. I'm sorry. It's almost done. Amen.
I'm more impressed and inspired by the people who are left.
Oh, of course. Of course. If it's just you and that one other person, that other person will be the best person in the world, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Almost forgot. To make sure that they have a fresh influx of cash after this conference, Monat announced a new product line.
No.
A company known for their products literally giving people chemical burns announced a new makeup line.
No!
Oh, no!
Are you for
Yeah,
real?
It's skincare makeup, guys. Didn't you know it's skincare as well as makeup?
Sorry. We are literally like, okay.
The fuck?
We literally have spent this entire stream talking about makeup MLMs that have shut down. And Monat in their last
trying to fucking recuperate by making makeup.
like, I'm sorry, all you can do at this point is supplements. No, you're so cooked. They're so cooked.
They're cooked.
I love
that.
I love that though.
Gone. Dunzo.
Good.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Wow.
Products that you put on your face. And nothing says you're in a cult, call your dad, like Monat leadership telling you to blatantly ignore the facts.
Okay, Simone's lessons. External noise will get you off balance. Choose to shut down the noise. Trash in, trash out. Focus on being the best version of yourself. Yeah, trash in, trash out.
It's like intrusive thoughts, not like, hey, Monat might not be the best thing for me.
Yeah.
Very different.
Wow. They straight up said trash in, trash out. Yeah, trash in when you buy Monat products. Trash out when you throw them in the trash.
Yup.
Sorry. Also, how do they think that they're gonna maybe get anybody on the outside to join them if they're straight up saying outside opinion is trash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't. It feels like they're just trying to keep whoever they have.
Yeah.
That might be more the goal.
And maybe at that point, that's the only way is to just trash the outside. I didn't think it was gonna be this obvious. Wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
wow.
Happy Monations, everybody!
Cheers!
Cheers.
Well, thank you very
Cheers,
much
everybody.
to the Opcost Pod for that debrief. Again, there's lots of other places you can check it out on YouTube too if you want to get more information.
Mhm.
So Tish, you also made a video to
I
compare
did.
which Monations to which.
I think it's 21, maybe 19 and 21 to this year.
Okay, perfect.
Good
I'm
night,
very excited.
Wendy.
Good night, Wendy. Thank you for joining. Sleep well.
Don't call me.
Don't call me. I'm not prepared.
Wait,
This
is
is-
Monation?
Yes, this is the
Wait, no.
it was either 2019 or 2021.
Is it a fucking circus?
Cirque du Soleil.
Go back.
I added the music.
Yes, okay.
The music is mine.
No, I'm just saying they're spitting on their head. Look at them go. They're dancing. This is like the intro of the Olympics. I'm just joking. Oh, it's Ordinetta.
Oh my god.
It is the Ordinators. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at him.
It's
All
a
this
whole
for
thing.
shampoo.
Love it.
All this
Yep.
for shampoo.
That's a lot of people.
Ew!
And that's all the people. We've got Mel Robbins. We've got Ed Milet. We've got
course.
the next guy. I can't remember his name, but he's a inspirational speaker, and he's got no arms and legs. I can't remember his name.
Oh, he's a big
He's
deal. I
not-
forgot his name too, but he's a big deal.
And he's not an MLM person.
No,
like he's
no.
Oh.
Just, he's
No.
just a-
Sometimes they will
Yeah.
just in like get motivational speakers just in general. And that doesn't mean that
And-
they're
yeah.
affiliated.
And
I was like, is that Donald Trump?
I know, girl. Tell me why I thought the same fucking thing.
No, that is. Oh, what's it?
And
I'm your
look,
friend. I'm your friend.
they've also got an interpreter, like freaking ASL.
Oh,
like,
damn! This is
yeah.
a whole yeah. They're trying to be
Inclusive?
for once. No, what's this guy's name?
The
Please
only
help
thing
me.
that's excluded is the hair
John-
follicles on your head.
No.
Shut up,
John
John-
Maxwell.
John Maxwell. I'm your
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah,
He keeps saying, "I'm John Maxwell, and I'm your
I'm
friend"
your
during his
friend.
speeches. Yes, that's him.
I'm your friend.
I'm your friend. There's so many people at this
No, this
thing.
is-
No,
Wait.
no,
Tish.
no, you're kidding me.
Tish.
You're kidding me. We went from full sold out arena to
Can't even fill in a conference room.
oh my god.
No fucking way.
No.
No way.
Oh my god, it's so empty.
No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Editing is so shady. Eric Worre.
Oh my god, and there's no one even there to see Eric Worre. There's no one
Just
there.
thinking that was rude.
RuPaul!
The lighting is so bad.
That looks nothing like RuPaul. Oh,
I
the
saw
Fracken.
a salmon suit.
Oh,
and
the
I thought-
Fracken.
It was literally
Oh,
just
the
the
Fracken.
salmon suit and the bald head. That was it.
I agree. This is amazing. But they're doing so great, guys. This is the best time to join. Look how many people. Okay, so we're back to the old one.
Okay.
We're back to the Make the
Back to
Stallion
fun
concert.
times.
No, excuse
Billy
me.
Anderson. This is Julie Anderson's.
Oh, thank you, Julie Anderson. She was in Monet around the time where it was like
Yes.
really, really popping.
Yeah.
So this is like a
Yes.
POV. Oh wow!
That literally looks like a microphone.
So there's some flashing lights if you are
Oh,
like
sorry,
watching later.
flashing lights.
So be careful. How many people are there though? Is the
No, like that's wild. How many- Shampoo?
for sure?
For shampoo?
No, this is why MLM is so insidious because obviously this makes it clear it's not about shampoo. It's not about shampoo.
Mm.
Yeah.
Look at these two skinny ladies.
Oh my God! There's no one there. There's no one
Wait,
there.
it's nothing.
There's no one there.
There's
What
no
happened?
one there.
What happened?
No,
There's no one there in
there's
comparison.
absolutely no one fucking there. That's
Oh my God.
wild.
There were more people at my prom, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't say that because I didn't.
Yeah. What? You went with me though. Wow. Well, I love to see it.
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
I love to
wow.
see it.
Those and
Adios.
the actual performance was terrible.
Really?
They
Wait,
sang
really?
they sang I Will Survive, and one lady was singing and the other lady was just standing there like doing a step touch. It was very
They
I'm like,
weren't
what
even
the
like,
hell are we
"Ooh,
watching?
ooh, ooh," like nothing, like no
Right.
vocalizing, nothing. Like, girl, what?
Wow.
I'm dead.
That's
It was
really.
terrible.
Ugh.
Yeah. So that was like you said, the mighty have fallen. Yeah, $1 billion company.
They're about to be $1 billion company.
Yeah.
You're not excited for? No.
You're not excited, everybody. They're gonna be $1
No.
billion.
And my theory that I told Val the other day is that the earnetters are dipping into their own pockets to pay for everything.
I would agree
Because
with that.
yeah, they ripped everybody off. So I reckon that they are dipping into their own finances to pay for this because there's no
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
How many? Somebody did a comparison. Was it? I can't remember if it was Gladys. Gladys might have done a comparison of how many people they've lost. But we did. They put up. Oh, I don't know if I've got a. It had like some sort of sum of in 57,000 something with 47 million, and it turned out to be like $600 each or something like that. It was very, very, or even less. I can't even remember.
Wow.
It's in this. It's in the social scroll stream.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, check it.
Check it out.
Fine.
Okay. Last question before we
Yeah.
hop off.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
What's going on,
Because
mate?
do you think like of all we've talked about a lot of them? Who do you think is like the next one?
I don't know.
Like, are we okay with the ones that we've picked? You think it's gonna be Monet?
I mean,
You don't think she's gonna have a slow?
I think she's gonna have a bit more of a slow. Like, I don't think she's the next to go necessarily. She's who I'm excited to go, but I don't think she's next necessarily.
Who do you think is?
Who you go first?
Well, I said unique or something like that we haven't heard about in a long time. You know what I mean? One of those kind of.
I think no doubt, or possibly you put up a quick video about iGenius getting investigated for the SEC because they're using some sus things. Possibly like one of those technical ones.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because of what you guys have said, I do agree. The iGenius vibe, I feel like that. Or like just one of the ones that like I haven't heard anything about.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably going to be one of the categories of one of the ones that's gonna go.
And I don't think they're next, but I think Pruvit's in trouble.
Yeah.
Pruvit's in trouble.
Yes, I think Pruvit's definitely in trouble.
I think
Apparently
they're on the
they
decline for sure.
You know that they had that keto coach course, right? They had that. They had a keto coach course. And everybody paid like $900 for it who wanted to become a keto qualified coach or some bullshit like that. And they were supposed to have another course, but they didn't run it. And they haven't had as many events. And we were talking about this the other day, where they sold the company back to themselves. So there's some sus things with Pruvit.
Not looking very good, mate.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think it's as bad as like Monat or some of the other ones we've mentioned, but I don't think that they're doing well either. Fully baked potato is gonna go night night like a potato. I think we're also going to do that.
I would love a fully baked potato right now.
And a night night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We had a great time as always. We really appreciate it. If you're able to like both streams, that would mean a lot to us, so we can get the word out to more people about what we're talking about. And yeah, I hope more of these companies go away, because it really sucks to see some of these like distributors get like hundreds of thousands or even millions of followers and be able to like get their message out to people, you know? But at the same time, stuff like the stream that we did today is a good reminder. Like it's not for naught. The word is getting out, and it does mean a lot to people.
And it does, like, what we're doing makes a difference, you know, like even on a small scale. The anti-MLM, the education on MLMs is a big part of why they're going down as well, because they cannot get away with what they used to get away with because of the voices that are out there. And anybody who is a consumer of anti-MLM content is a part of that. Anyone who supplies information or whatever, any sort of support, you're a part of it, you know, and we appreciate that.
Yes. Yay. Well, thank you all for being a part of the movement.
Thank you, everybody.
And we will see you another time.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Goodbye.
Bye, Nene.